Hey girls, welcome to Team Let Your Soul Shines, day 4 of new coach training. Today we're talking about coaching, coaching invites and coaching follow-ups as well as call to actions. So this is like the most exciting part, right? Because this is when you start to share this opportunity with people and you start to bring people onto your team. And it's fun when you have challengers to work with. It's even more fun when you have a team that's excited, that's showing up every day, and that's running with you, that sees and believes in this business and these opportunities just as you do. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is who are you talking to when it comes to coaching? Okay, so the one thing that I will say is you don't want to go into a conversation already prejudging what that person's going to do or who they're going to be and what role they're going to play in your life, okay? What I mean by that is I don't go into a conversation and think they're going to be a challenger, meaning they're going to join my fitness group and I'm going to be their coach. And I don't normally go into a conversation and thinking I'm going to reach out about coaching. Now, coaching is a little bit more easy because if I see somebody who is already a personal trainer, they're already super into health and fitness, it's just very natural for me to go that route. Okay? Now, you're going to have some conversations where you lead with a challenge group invite. You know, hey girl, I don't know if this is your kind of thing, but a bunch of down-to-earth girls and I are getting together this month through this super chill app, and we're just going to hold each other accountable to our health and fitness goals. I thought that it would be totally up your alley and you'd vibe so well with the rest of us. If I made you a fitness and food plan, would you be down to take a peek and join us this month? Would love to crush our goals together. You know, so that's an invite. And say that the response to you is something along the lines of, I'm already doing something. I already have this great routine going. I'm already into CrossFit. I already go to yoga. My boyfriend and I do something. I have a program from school, training, whatever it might be. Right there, I'm going to listen for that. And I hear, okay, so she already has something that's pretty awesome. And she seems pretty passionate about this lifestyle. So that's what I'm going to ask a little bit more. Okay, well, what do you like about the plan that you're doing right now? How long have you been doing it? I'd love to hear about your goals, or I'm always open to trying new things and switching up my routine. So I'd love to hear what you're doing, what's working for you. Okay? Ask them questions. And then from there, you're just going to get to learn a little bit more. All right? So maybe they're missing a meal plan that's with that, or maybe they're missing, a supplement like Shakeology, or, maybe they're missing the community and the support. Maybe they don't have a place to check in every day. Maybe they're doing this all on their own. And that's when you can quickly gear the conversation in the coaching direction and flip it to say, oh my gosh, girl, I am loving everything that you are saying. I just got to ask because this has totally changed my life. And I know this may be super effing random, but all I'm going to say is you would effing rock this. Why the hell are you not coaching? You would be so amazing on my team. And I leave it at that. Okay, so first part is who are you reaching out to? I think it really depends, in my opinion, on did you join as a coach or did you join as a challenger? Because if you joined purely for the fitness aspect of everything, then the people that you're reaching out to as a coach are the people who are stuck in the mindset that I can't coach because I don't look like this, or I don't look like her, or I don't know what I'm doing. Because none of that matters, right? That's when you can say to them, honestly, girl, those are the type of people that make the best coaches. Because as a coach, you are purely and simply an accountability buddy. You are on your journey. You are walking the walk with the people that you're bringing into this lifestyle with you. So it's awesome that you're not perfect. It's amazing that you still have so many goals that you want to hit. How effing inspiring is that? Okay? So that's one of the ways that I kind of go about it is think to yourself, how are you approached to this opportunity? Was it a challenge group? Was it coaching? For me, I looked into this opportunity purely and simply to become a coach. Of course, I fall in love with our products. I've never been more consistent in my journey than now. I said no to Shakeology forever, and I am literally obsessed with it. I was that person, and we all are. We're all like, I don't drink my meals. I don't do that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's, well, we're all trying to get healthy, and this is going to help you do it. So stop being so stubborn, right? So that's how I kind of go off as far as if you're going to go into the conversation leading it in any way, okay? Now, with that being said, I typically lead with a challenge group. unless I see that they are like already a fitness professional, like they're actually a personal trainer, they're already teaching classes, or they're competing in different events. That's when I'll reach out and just be like, girl, you are freaking rocking it. Like, love to have your inspiration and motivation on my page. Like, tell me more about what you do. Are you a coach too? That is my go-to line. Because right there now you've opened the door for the conversation. You have slid in the word coach without scaring them away. And it was a really simple question. Just, are you a coach too? It's very broad. They might not necessarily know that you are mentioning a Beachbody coach, but just to simply say, are you a coach too? Right there, that can guide the conversation in so many awesome directions. And it's just your job to keep asking questions, okay? That is all that you have to do, okay? So now, the one thing I do want to say is that at any point in time, guys, you can start talking about coaching. You can start posting about coaching and just sharing it with the people that are in your life, because what you don't want to do is you don't want to know everything first. You don't want to be a 5-star diamond coach before you start talking to people. Because what that's going to show the people that are coming into your life that could really want, love, and need this opportunity, that they need to be all of these things before they become a coach. Okay? I had never heard of Beachbody. I had never tried Shakeology, and I had never done Insanity, P90X, or any of the veteran programs ever. I had no idea what I was doing. I can remember the day that I signed up and I'm reaching out to my coach, Amy, and asking her, okay, so like, is 21 Day Fix a part of Beachbody? Like, what am I inviting people to? What is an invite? You know, what am I doing? Those are normal questions. So every time that you think you need to know this or know that or do this or do that, remember that you just need to start talking to people about where you are right now. Okay? So we're going to kind of break this down into posting about it and then reaching out into messages to invite these people, and then how the conversation kind of flows as far as follow-ups go. So as far as a call to action for coaching, the nights that you really want to focus on posting these are either Sunday through Wednesday. Okay, Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. All right. Now, a call to action again is when you're saying, like, I am looking for 5 women who are ready to, ramp up their health and fitness, create, whether it's a career exit strategy, it's a life of freedom, it's just more flexibility, it's an extra $50 for gas or groceries, or to create some extra holiday spending money without being stuck in the mall doing retail, picking up restaurant shifts and being gone Friday nights and Saturday nights and away from your family. They could do this from home. And the cooler thing too is that while they're traveling over the holidays, they're able to still make an income. Okay? They don't have to say no to traveling and events because they can still be home coaching. So you need to figure out, again, why did you say yes to coaching? What was it that your coach posted about that lured you in, that intrigued you, that caught your eye? How did she word what she was posting about? What kind of photos was she sharing that made you think, I need to know what she is doing? Because that's what you need to be doing, since that is your similar niche. Okay, so as far as a call to action post goes, my top tips, again, I hope that you have pen and paper for this. My top tips are that you want to have a good mixture of longer and shorter posts. Okay, for the longer posts, tell your story. The story was on day 1, we talked about this, your 4-part story. Who you were before coaching, what needed to change or what you were missing out on, how you found the opportunity that ended up changing your life, and then what is your vision for it. Now, with your coaching call to actions, you want to focus more so on parts 1 and 2, and then just have a couple sentences to finish off parts 3 and 4, because people don't relate to your happiness right now. They don't relate to you feeling a part of a community. They don't relate to that. So that's the part you want to keep a little bit shorter, but that's like the hook. That's the hope at the end. So you share the relatable part where it's talking about, I was bored. I was home all day. I was a stay-at-home mom. I didn't have friends. I didn't have people my age to talk to. I felt restricted, or I was overworked and I was underpaid and I was overwhelmed with all of the duties that I had to do. And I just needed something else that gave me a sense of purpose, a sense of self. Whatever it might be, you need to hit an emotion and you need to touch their heart for them to be lured into your photo and to read the rest of your post, okay? So people are going to join your coaching team because of your story and relating to that, okay? So that's one call to action. Another one can be a little bit more simpler and a little bit more lighthearted, like share parts 3 and 4, but make those your shorter posts. Talk about how you want to travel this world, how you believe that because we live in the year 2017, and with technology being so convenient and immediate and instant, that you can live that life that you see other people doing on Instagram, where we all make excuses. Oh, well, their family probably pays for all of that. Or, well, they have this and they were brought up in this way and they grew up having that or knowing those people. Stop. Stop those excuses. Okay? Because at any point in time, you can live exactly what they live. And instead of it being handed to you, it's going to mean so much more when you earn it. And more than that, because you've earned it and people get to know you and you build relationships with these people, they believe that it is possible. Okay, so it's important that you are sharing your vision for coaching in your call to action posts so that people start to follow your journey. I've been very, very open about Ben and I moving to an island and living on a beach and drinking coconuts and living in this beautiful house and our dogs running along our balcony with long white flowy curtains. I've been so descriptive. And people now are watching me to see, does she end up living on this island? And do you want to know what's going to happen is when that happens, and it's sad that so many people are going to wait until that moment, because then it's going to seem like, oh, well, she's already had success. I should have joined her before, or whatever it might be. Okay, so you want to share the first 2 parts of your story in your longer photos, have maybe a before and after. It can be emotional, it can be physical. You can talk about mental health. You can just talk about your fitness journey, how you thought your life was going to be and how it's turned out. Or you can make it a little bit shorter and share your vision, like how you found coaching, how you're feeling now, how excited and happy you are, how you have this sense of community and belonging and you're a part of something larger than yourself. All right? And then those are when you'll share just a happy little selfie or something. So that's as far as call to action posts go. So now people that like those posts, this is where we're going to go to the invite. So when I reach out to somebody and I invite them about coaching, this one's going to be a little bit longer than just than somebody liking maybe like a fitness post or a meal plan post. My typical invite when somebody likes a call to action about coaching, like saying, if you're ready to change your life too, or if you're sick and tired of living the same day over and over, reach out to me, slide into my DM, hit me up, you know where to find me, or just waiting on you. Anything along those lines, that's a call to action. My invite is very simple and it's similar. And it will look something like, or sound something like this. Hey, gorgeous girl, just popping in to thank you for all of the support on my coach post last night. I know that you've been following my journey for a while, but girl, let me tell you, this shit never gets easier. But it definitely is getting more exciting. I know that you have thought about this in the past, but for many reasons, it just hasn't been the right time. But I gotta ask because I know I know how this has changed my life. And I know that if you were on my team, it would change yours too. And I leave it at that. Just put the bird in their ear. You don't have to ask a question and make them feel obligated to respond. Just put the bird in their ear. And if it's the right time, and now is their time, they're going to respond. Now, if this is somebody that you've never talked to before and they just like this post, you can reach out and just be fun, be lighthearted. Hey, babe, oh my God, just had to pop in and thank you so much for the love of my coach post last night. Always a little awkward sharing that kind of stuff, but your support totally meant the world to me. Are you a coach too? So simple, right? Just, are you a coach too? So those are my 2 invites. One for people that they've been following you, they know what you do, blah, blah, blah. And then for the people that are a little bit newer. Now what I do is I follow up with them 5 to 7 days later. That's my first follow-up, is about a week later, whether it's a weekday's worth later or a whole week later. And that invite will just be something like, hey girl, don't mean to bother you, just checking back to make sure my message went through. I know I check things sometimes in the car and totally forget to respond later on, but I had to follow up because I always get so excited offering this amazing opportunity to people like you. Hope to hear from you soon. Okay? Or you can finish it off by saying, is there a better time during the week for you to chat back and forth. All right? So that's my first follow-up. After that, I follow up about 7 to 10 days later. So that's a whole week or a week and a half later. And that invite will be a little bit more straightforward. And I'll just say, hey, girlfriend, last time I'll pop in this month, promise. Haha. I definitely don't mean to be a pain in your ass. Just be honest with them and say, but I can't help but reach out one more time. I was wondering if there was one question you could ask of me, and I could candidly answer this to you through a video or a voice message. What would you like to ask that would seriously help you consider just having a conversation? There's no obligations if we talk, but I know I said no to this opportunity for, fill in the blank for me. I know I said no to this opportunity for 8 months, and I can't let other people miss out on this opportunity, okay? So that's kind of how I say this. I just don't want to be a pain. I'm reaching out because I do care. And if there was one question that you could ask me that would help you feel more comfortable having a conversation, or there's one question you could ask me that would seriously help you consider just being open-minded to the convo, what would that be? And the reason I ask is because I said no to this opportunity for 8 months, and I wouldn't want you to miss out on it the way that I did. I'm here for you when you're ready to say yes. Okay, so that would be a follow-up. Those are my follow-ups. So invite, 5 to 7 days later, I follow up the first time. 7 to 10 days later after that, I follow up the second time. Now, here's a really great little thing that you can do is I have a confidence in coaching ongoing free group. Okay, so this group is something that you can add people that you're talking to about coaching to. Okay, and all you can say to them is say that they're interested. They're interested in coaching. What you can do in the meantime is say, oh my God, I'm so excited. So before I just start rambling and whatnot, I'm going to plug you into this awesome, totally free group I have. You can scroll through at your leisure. My coach is going to be going live in there. She'll be running a group. She'll be announcing when it's going to run 3 days. Okay, we're going to run it for 3 days and keep it simple. We talk about what we do, how we earn, what coaching is versus what coaching is not, how we train, and what the first month of a coach looks like. So 5 videos in 3 days. It's super chill, and you can plug them in there and just say I have this ongoing free group. Feel free to scroll through at your leisure, check out anything that might pertain to you, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so after I ask them about coaching and say that they are interested in having the conversation, like, yeah, sure, like I'd love to know more about this, or yeah, I'm super into health and fitness, like this would totally do well with me, or yeah, I hate my job, I need something different, and I've always wanted to work from home and travel. What you want to do is you want to make a coach video. For most of you, I probably sent you one. A coach video is just like a 2 to 5 minute long video where you honestly just share that 4-part story. Who you were before, what needed to change or what you were missing, how you found the opportunity that changed your life, and then what your vision is. So I have a video, it's on YouTube. It's called How I Coach Differently. And you can send that to them by simply saying, hey girl, I'm so excited that you're interested in learning more. I actually would love to share with you this video I made about myself so that you can get a better feel and vibe for who I am, and if this is if my team is something that you would want to be a part of. Here's the video. Would it be cool if I check back in later tonight? Or I'll check back in later tonight to hear all of your thoughts. Okay? So you want to make one of those videos because it just seems professional. It gives them the chance to kind of listen to you first, see how you talk, see how you would run a call and whatnot, and to hear their story. Okay? So from there now they've had a video from you, just like this. I recorded a video just through Zoom. They're in the Confidence in Coaching group. And now I just ask them, like, what are your biggest questions for me right now? Or what do you know about Beachbody and coaching? And then from there, you simply flow through the conversation. As a new coach, my suggestion to you is screenshot your conversations to your coach. Say that you're having a coach prospect conversation. You have no idea what you're doing and you need all the help and support, and we will help you walk through those. Okay, but it's really, I can't script a conversation for you, but I just ask questions. I emphasize our similarities. I share my story repeatedly and emphasize and connect their story to mine to show them that yeah, we're very similar. And if this has changed my life, I know it could for you too. Okay. So you got to be posting about coaching 2 to 3 times a week. It could be direct or it could be indirect, just loving the life of freedom or working on my business today and just you sitting outside on your deck or with your dogs cuddling, or it's a Saturday morning and you have your laptop up. Just little things like that. Okay. Those are indirect, but you're letting people know and showing them that you are building this business. All right. A direct post is when you're telling people, I'm doing this and I'm ready and looking to train girls who are all about changing their life right now. Is that you? Okay. The next thing is when you reach out to thank the people that are liking it, or just in general, you're inviting people to the opportunity who seem to have a lot in common with you or would be an awesome coach. Okay. An awesome coach meaning that they're already into health and fitness and passionate about the lifestyle, or they would be an awesome coach because they're on a health and fitness journey now and they would inspire so many people by being on it with them. Not getting healthy and fit first and then reaching out to people that are in the same situation as them, but going down the path with them. Okay? And then the last part is simply following up, making sure that you're following up. I invite the same people to coaching every other month. And the reason I do that is at some point they're gonna say yes. Okay? And maybe they don't. But I know I've seen some coaches say yes 6 years after they were originally invited. Okay, you have to keep reaching out. You have to follow up. You have to share how this is changing your life and just keep pushing through. All right, love you all. And remember that you can always reach out to ask questions.